Have you ever wondered how humans became the dominant species on Earth? How did we go from being just another animal to creating civilizations, religions, science, and art? And what does the future hold for us as a species? If you are curious about these questions, then you might want to check out this book review of Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. Hello and welcome to my channel, where I review books that I find interesting and informative. Today I'm going to talk about Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. This is a book that covers the entire history of humanity, from the origins of our species to the present day and beyond. It's a fascinating and provocative book that challenges many of our assumptions and beliefs about ourselves and our place in the world. In this video, I'm going to give you a summary of the main ideas and arguments of the book, as well as my personal opinion and rating. So let's get started. Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind is divided into 4 parts. The first part is called the Cognitive Revolution, and it covers the period from about 2.5 million years ago to about 70,000 years ago. This is when our ancestors evolved from being just another ape-like creature to becoming Homo sapiens, or wise humans. The author argues that what made us different from other animals was our ability to create and communicate complex stories and myths. This gave us an advantage over other species because we could cooperate in large numbers and form flexible and diverse cultures. The second part is called the Agricultural Revolution, and it covers the period from about 10,000 years ago to about 500 years ago. This is when humans started to domesticate plants and animals and settled down in permanent villages and cities. The author argues that this was not necessarily a good thing for us because it made us dependent on a few crops and animals and exposed us to diseases, wars, and social hierarchies. He also argues that this was not a conscious choice by humans, but rather a trap that we fell into because of our greed and ignorance. The third part is called the Unification of Humankind, and it covers the period from about 500 years ago to the present day. This is when humans started to explore and conquer the world and create global networks of trade, religion, empire, and science. The author argues that this was possible because of 3 universal orders that emerged: money, religion, and politics. These orders allowed humans to cooperate across vast distances and differences, but also created conflicts and inequalities among them. The fourth part is called the Scientific Revolution, and it covers the period from about 500 years ago to the future. This is when humans started to use science and technology to understand and manipulate nature and to create new possibilities for themselves. The author argues that this was driven by 2 factors: the discovery of ignorance, or the realization that we don't know everything, and the pursuit of progress, or the belief that we can improve our situation through knowledge and innovation. He also argues that this has led us to face new challenges and dilemmas, such as ecological crises, biotechnology, artificial intelligence, and happiness. So that was my review of Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. I think this is a very important and insightful book that everyone should read at least once in their life. It makes you think about who we are as humans, where we came from, where we are going, and what we want to achieve. It also challenges many of our common-sense notions and prejudices about ourselves and others. I would give this book a 9 out of 10 rating for its originality, clarity, depth, and relevance. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more book reviews. And if you have read this book or have any comments or questions about it, please leave them in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this book. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.